Passive investing is where now you create a strategy, a system where anytime you get paid, now money is automatically pulled out of your checking account and is invested into a portfolio of ETFs or index funds. If you don't know what an ETF or index fund is, then you can watch some of the other videos on my channel. But your money is automatically invested into these funds, and it's completely passive and it's consistent, and this continues to go on whether the market is up or down. I like this because this is completely passive. And this is a way to keep getting exposure to the markets without even having to think about it. For the vast majority of people, this is the best way for them to invest their money, because if you're not willing to do that research and put in the time and the effort to actively invest, well, then it's just gambling. That's where this is a proven way for you to actually grow your money and become wealthy, as long as you don't touch your investment. You just keep investing when things are up and when things are down. And if you want to change anything when things are down, that's just an opportunity for you to come in and buy even more. Now, there's a number of platforms that specialize in this type of passive investing. You could check out them on Google. I use a platform called M1 Finance. I like it because it's super simple to use. It's free for you to invest your money, and they allow you to do this type of passive investing. Active investing, like I said just a minute ago, is where now you're actually doing the research. You're researching companies, you're reading their financials, you're keeping up with their executives, you're looking at their products, and you're seeing what the company is doing. And based off of that, you're going to look for a good buy point, a good entry point where you believe the company is undervalued. And that's when you want to come in and buy, and then you want to hold on to the company for the long term. Now, this is interesting for some people, but other people will hate it. Actually, most people will hate it. It takes that financial education, and it also takes the psychology education to know how to manage your investments, to know how to not sell when things are bad, and know how to not get greedy when things are going upwards. So you have to understand the psychology and the financial education. But for the majority of people, this is not something you want to be doing, because when the majority of people try to do this, they end up trading and they end up losing all of their money. That's why this is the better option for the majority of people. If you are willing to invest in your financial education, and if you're willing to put in that time, and if you're willing to invest in your psychological education, then this can be a great way for you to increase your returns, but it's going to take more effort on your part. Then we have real estate investing, which is one of my favorite ways to invest your money. And again, there's a couple different ways that you can get exposure to real estate. You can get exposure to real estate through real estate funds, and then you can get exposure to real estate through actually owning the property. Funds are now ways for you to invest little amounts of money and not have to worry about the headache, but get exposure to actual properties or a portfolio of real estate properties. Now, because of technology, some of these funds let you invest in real estate with as little as $1,000, some of them as little as $100. I invested some of my own money into Fundrise a number of years ago, and that investment worked out pretty well. But the whole idea here is you don't have to worry about the headache. Like, you don't got to worry about finding tenants or leasing the property or managing the property or dealing with accountants and property managers and contractors and all of that. You're giving your money to a fund which gives you exposure to the deal, and then you're going to let the expert investor and developer manage the deal, so you don't really have to worry about any of that headache, and you can put in lesser amounts of money. Now, if you do want to learn more about this, Fundrise is also an affiliate of Minority Mindset. Again, you can find whatever companies you want. There's a bunch of them out there. I liked Fundrise. Of course, it has risks because you're getting exposure to real estate, but if you want to learn more about them and see how you can invest with them, I got their affiliate link down in the description. If you use them, you will get compensated, but again, do your own research. Second is investing in the actual property. I prefer this over this because I like the control side, but this takes a lot more work. Because if you want to invest in the actual property, that means you're going to need more capital and you're going to need a team. Because now I'm going to go out and buy actual properties, and I have a management company. I have the whole team to manage the property, do the renovations. I have my accountants, my attorneys, I have my leasing agents. So it takes a lot of work to get started, but once you do it, it becomes a lot easier. And this is where you got to understand if this is something you would like or not. The reason why I like real estate investing is because now you're going to buy this physical property, a house, an apartment complex, whatever it might be. And if you do it correctly, it is going to pay you cash every single month. And this cash, if you do it correctly, will cover all of your expenses and put some money in your pocket each and every month. And the best part is that real estate provides some of the biggest and best tax breaks that our tax code has to offer. I can tell you this because I am an attorney, although I'm not your attorney, but real estate has a lot of potential here in terms of wealth, which is why wealthy people love putting their money in real estate because, well, you get cash flow and you get tax breaks. Meaning there are ways for you to generate profits, put money in your pocket, but pay no taxes on that money because real estate provides those types of tax breaks. But again, it takes more cash to get started and it takes more effort to get started. But if that's something you're interested in, it's something you should be working towards, learning about, and seeing how you can actually invest in the entire property. If you enjoyed this short clip from my longer videos, here's another clip that I think you'll love. And while you're at it, if you're interested in learning more about how to start generating passive income, our team put together an amazing guide on how to start generating passive income for free. All you gotta do is click that button right over there. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep hustling.